He fights his Muslim brothers because he doesn't have the taqwa that knowledge should give the individual. إِنَّمَا يَخْشَى اللَّهَ مِنْ عِبَادِي الْعُلَمَاء. Those who fear Allah from His servants are the ones who have knowledge. Not necessarily the ulama. Anyone who has knowledge of Allah, he should have taqwa of Allah. He doesn't have knowledge, so he doesn't have taqwa. So the divorces are more. He divorces wrong, he marries wrong, he fights. All of the fitting comes as a result of no knowledge. So we have to make some efforts to create the atmosphere that a Shaykh Abu Abdurrahman Muqbil ibn Hadi had in Yemen, when the students were serious about studying. Most of the students, except those from the West. The ones from the West, they were looking for ice cream cones. Where can you get ice cream on the mountain? And issues like that. That's why we don't see that much benefit coming. But the atmosphere and the environment of the Shaykh, memorize the Quran, learn the hadith. The Shaykh will start reading the hadith. He say, yeah, yo Falan, get up, tell us the narration. And he has to give the narration. As Shaykh Ibn Uthaymeen, if you ever go or had a chance to go to his camp in Burayda, you will see how he created an atmosphere. As Shaykh, the Imam and the Muhaddith of this Asr, Nasiruddin Albani, who was a madrasa. He has those tapes, Silsilat al-Huda wal-Nur. Shaykh Nasir in his tapes, he has a sit-in with the ignorant people who came to visit him. And they're just recording him and you're listening to the madrasa speak and give the tawjih and the nasiha. And then there's the student who comes to visit him, and the level of the talk is higher. And then his family member comes who's not religious, and the way the Shaykh is dealing with him. And then the one who's a deviant comes to visit the Shaykh, and then he's debating with him. And then the Shaykh travels out to the middle of the desert, and they slaughter an animal, and he's teaching in the desert. And then he's in the class with the nisa, and he's teaching the women. And then he's on the telephone answering the fatawa. Atmosphere of knowledge. And you could be from the closest people to the Shaykh, but if you did not get an appointment, you may come to his door and get turned away and get more than your feelings hurt, because the man was about knowledge, spreading the knowledge. Wasn't about just this preaching, make me feel good, like the black preacher in America, or like Louis Farrakhan. Wow, he dropped it. It's about knowledge of our deen, ikhwan. We have to create this type of atmosphere. The Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wa ala alihi wa sallam in the hadith of Jibril, as it relates to knowledge, the hadith is impregnated with too many fawaid. The benefit and the virtue of knowledge, we can't say enough about it. من سلك طريقا يلتمس فيه العلم سهل الله به له طريقا إلى الجنة. Whoever goes out, he's a student and he's trying to learn the Quran and he comes consistently. Whoever goes out in search of knowledge, Allah will make easy for him the road, the path to